Hello, everybody. Once again, this is Matthew with Watty's channel. We are continuing with the LJN Wrestling Superstars poster review. This is Series 5. This is actually going to be the final poster review video. So, in the last video, I mixed the remaining 3 posters from Series 4. So, we looked at Outback Jack. We looked at Ted Arcidi, and we looked at Ken Patera, since the Series 4 posters cut off at Coco Beware. And because I only had a couple of Series 6 posters with Big Boss Man and Rick Rude, I decided to put Series 6 and the last few posters from Series 4 together. So for those who are just tuning in for the first time, that's why the Series 5 posters are going to be the last series for this review. Again, I don't have every single poster known to man, but I do have a significant amount. So we are going to dive right into the 1988 Series 5 posters. Now, unlike what you would find in Series 1 through 4, when you start looking at Series 5 posters, they did start diving into the black background posters. And what you will also notice is there are no more cartoonish. Well, let me take that back. Some of Series 5 do have the blue background. Some of them are cartoonish type or are more drawing-esque posters like you've been seeing in the first 4 series. But then again, you got some of these which are actual photographic rendering of the posters, and they come on black backgrounds. So someone like Bam Bam Bigelow, I do not believe Bam Bam Bigelow was re-released on Series 6 Black Card, so I don't know why he himself would be on a black background. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive he wasn't re-released in Series 6. Now, I absolutely love this poster because, first off, Bam Bam Bigelow just throwing 2 men over the ropes simultaneously, that is so freaking awesome. And with his fire on his outfit, it just pops on this poster. So it actually looks like he is actually on fire. Like, it is so cool in this poster. And I've said it before, when Bam Bam Bigelow first came into the WWF, or at least, my first introduction to Bam Bam Bigelow, my introduction to WrestleMania NES video game, what was synonymous with his character? Him doing cartwheels in the ring. A man of his size doing that was entertaining. You wouldn't think of a man that size being that limber. Nice poster. I like it. A top 10 poster, probably not, but definitely a highlight poster for me. The next poster, I don't have Honky Tonk Man. I will get one eventually one day, but at over $120, $125, $150, it's probably going to be a while. So I don't have Honky Tonk, so we're moving on to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I would assume that the Series 5 Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Series 6 Hacksaw Jim Duggan are the exact same poster. So, again, I would have actually preferred if this was, at the very least, if the Series 5 Hacksaw would have been a blue background, cartoonish, person drawing type of deal instead of this photographic rendering of the poster. I mean, nothing super flashy. I still like the poster nonetheless. Pretty solid poster all around. 2x4, the ho, thumbs up, ho type of deal that he used to come in the ring. As for the last couple of years collecting LJNs, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the whole black trunks, white boots and all that. Again, I'm so used to the whole all blue outfit of Jim Duggan. I always think about Jim Duggan Hasbro because that is Jim Duggan that I know. And so every time I see him in any other color, it's so awkward. All right, so moving on to the next batch. Now, this character was not only a Series 5 release, but he was also one of the most popular Series 6 re-releases, Demolition Axe. And he is actually one of the most badass posters. Absolutely love this finisher for Demolition. And again, that whole demonic red face is absolute killer. The axe figure is awesome. Again, I've talked about in the past, do not like the Jesse Ventura hand pose, but man, the figure rocks. The poster is amazing. Absolutely love it. If this was in like blue background, or at the very least with the little, artist rendering, as opposed to the, photograph rendering, I would have loved it so much more. But you can't deny how awesome this poster is. This one, I have to say I prefer the cartoon versions better. If it wasn't for my appreciation of the cartoon drawings more, I would say this would be the top 10. Because it's live action, that's what kills it for me. And that's the only reason I would probably rate this or any of these live action posters right at the bottom of among my favorite posters. Otherwise, this would probably be like a top 5 poster for me. But it's live action, that kills it for me. It's a bottom tier poster, and it sucks because it's phenomenal. This poster I actually took from the red shirt, black card Hulk Hogan that I purchased. That one right up there. But I am assuming that the Series 5 Hulk Hogan figures, both of them, white shirt and red shirt, plus their re-releases on black card, I am going to assume that they are all the exact same poster. I have yet to come across a Series 5 or 6 poster that I've seen anything different. The Series 1 Hulk Hogan poster and this poster right here, those have been the only posters from LJN that I've seen that are different. So that's why I'm making the assumption that the Series 5 and 6 posters are all the same. Could I be wrong? It's possible. I don't make the claim to be an expert in any of this stuff, but I've done enough research, and I've bought enough stuff to have a pretty significant knowledge. But again, I'm not an expert, so if anyone out there knows better, please correct me if I'm wrong. Hulk Hogan, though, I mean, I absolutely loved Hulk Hogan coming to the ring. I love watching him rip a shirt like this. As a kid, I destroyed many a shirt doing this. I mean, as a kid, never strong enough to actually rip my own shirt, so I always took it like a pair of scissors, cut like a little small hole in my shirt, and stuck my fingers in there and ripped my shirt just like Hulk Hogan. So I'm pretty sure my mom was pretty angry about having to buy a bunch of new shirts because I tore so many of them. But man, Hulk Hogan, one of my first great superheroes in my life. Absolutely love the poster. Again, it's not that cartoon rendering, but man, it's hard for me not to say that this isn't a top tier poster, live action or not. It's Hulk Hogan. The poster rocks. This has to be among my most elite posters. It would be unfair to not put him up there. So after that, we finally get back into the blue backgrounds. So I'm going to put a couple posters up here. Kind of save me some time. Oh, fell over. Alright, so these are a couple managers. Alright. So we get back into the blue background and the cartoon look. So we've got a couple managers with both Luscious, Johnny Valiant, and Manager Slick. So we'll start with Johnny V. I mean, not completely identical color-wise, I don't think. I mean, not to his action figure, but I think this is a really solid poster nonetheless. Again, with the background, you really never see any major difference. Now, when you look at like this background here compared to like, this background, one of the things that kind of stands out, like for example, this kid in gray, he's fully articulated there, but he's kind of blocked in this area here. So depending on where the person is standing in the photo, yeah, you're going to have people blocked. So you are going to see a little bit of difference in the background here and there. And all they do is take the drawing and kind of, place it over the background. So Manager Slick, this is actually a pretty awesome poster. The Slick figure is super tiny, so that's what kind of kills the figure for me, but it looks great, especially with his three-piece suit and everything. But the poster, the poster rocks. I mean, this has got to be like a top 20, top 25 poster, I think. So I'm pretty excited about this one. We've got Slick. We've got Johnny Valiant. And who was Slick synonymous for managing? But the one-man gang. Now, this isn't really a black background. This looks more like a blue background, but we'll call it black. Another kind of live action type poster. I think this was probably the very first live action poster I purchased. I don't remember when I bought this one, but it had to have been one of the very first posters among the collections I bought. And it kept going for a pretty good price. I kept bidding on this type of poster, often enough. And I think when I finally got it, I probably paid maybe 20 or 30 bucks, I'm guessing. One Man Gang, solid poster. I like it a lot. I'm not going to spend too much time on that one. The very last poster I have. So I don't have Strike Force. I don't have the tag team of Strike Force. I don't have the individual poster of Rick Martel or Tito Santana. I don't have the referees. So the very last man standing from Series 5 is the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. A very coveted member of my roster as a child. I love the green suited $1 Million Man from Series 2 Hasbro. One of my most beloved bad guys of all time. Loved him as a wrestler. Highly talented athlete. One of the greatest bad guys of all time. Just a fantastic talent. And his poster is, pretty solid. This would have made a great artistic rendering if it was more of the cartoonish look. Like these guys, but nonetheless, great poster, and to be able to add Ted DiBiase to this line, I think Ted DiBiase probably just joined the WWF, probably like maybe a year or so before his figure came out, or maybe within the last year or so. So for him to be able to get his figure, at that time was pretty special. Yep. Today is Thursday, April 27th. I am going to post this video today, which I'm excited about because there are a few videos I made yesterday that I really want to push out as quickly as possible. So I'm going to have a new upload each day for the next few days. All right, guys. Well, this wall is pretty much complete now, once again. So everything is set up. Series 2 through 4 is on this wall. Series 1 is over there. And with the rest of these posters, I don't know. I gotta find a spot to put them. But as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.